Hello, and welcome back to another merchandise review from White Album 2. Today we're checking out all of the figurines in my collection, of which there are surprisingly few. There are 4 main sets of figurines, most of which are pretty recognizable. One of the biggest pieces of merchandise for collectors of White Album 2, of course, are the wedding figurines. They were the first big ones to be released. And so there they are on the left. We have Wedding Setsuna and Wedding Kazusa. They're both really beautiful in their own right. If you take a look, see the rose petals scattered all around Setsuna? They're so well done. I also really like the fact that they took a chance and made her sitting rather than standing. I think it makes the figure, ironically, stand out more. Nah, but seriously. We also have Kazusa back here, and she is the standing wedding figurine, which is beautiful, but I would say about 3/4 of her body is just white dress, and it's not a super detailed dress either. The top of her looks amazing and gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but I think out of those two, I think Setsuna stands out a bit more. Then we move over to the live figurines. The live figurines are here in the background, these 2 standing ones, and those are newer releases. So they came out from Hobby Max. Hobby Max put these out, and they actually link together, which I think is a really cool concept, because the wedding ones didn't actually experiment with that kind of thing. They were just 2 separate figurines. These ones almost feel incomplete without each other. So if you look at the brown base there, you can see that it actually links up. These are also a lot more detailed. The shading in them is pretty immaculate. Every strand of hair is shaded differently than the others. The details on the skirt are incredible. And if you're curious, I recommend checking out my individual reviews of these because I get into more detail about the figurines themselves, but they are amazing. Then we come to some of the smaller little chibi figurines. And you know what? Let me actually carry those over here because they are so teeny tiny and I'm able to do this. So here they are. We have Kazusa and Setsuna. These 2 little chibi figures were included with the PlayStation Vita special edition of the game. And aren't they so cute? Look at them. So the way they come with torso plus legs, and then they separate the arms and the head from the bodies. So you kind of have to put it together. It's a little scary putting them together. I wouldn't say they snap in super well. But once they're in, hopefully, they stay in. And they do look really cute. So there's those 2. And then the last 2 actually came out a little bit separately. So that's why the bases look different. And the characters themselves look a little bit different. But here's Kazusa and Setsuna. They're very deformed. They're called SD, like super deformed figurines. So these are those, Kazusa having the blue base and Setsuna having the clear. Setsuna's hair also bothers me a lot on this figurine. Because, I mean, look at the color difference between this one and her wedding one. It's ridiculous. Setsuna's hair is not this dark, but it was one of the earlier released little mini figurines, so I guess they didn't have the budget to make it entirely accurate. So, there are those. So that's the whole collection of figurines. Thank you so much for joining me on this merchandise review from White Album 2, and I'll be back with more merch reviews in the future. Until then, hope you take care. See you!